Amazing. Hey, George, how's it going today?
Hey Michael, I'm doing great. And my name is George, and I'm a writer, director, and composer from Toronto, recent graduate of U of T's film program, and I'm excited to talk about TIFF.
Hell yeah. I was just standing there. I was lurking, as I like to say. I'm pro lurk. I'm lurking in the hallway and at the Cineplex. And you had your bunny ears on. I thought you might have them for this interview, but that's
Right.
okay.
I was gonna run up and grab.
Nah, no, we're good. We're good. But it was very noticeable, and you started. We chopped it up,
Yeah, we
right? And
chewed the
then I said
fat.
I would do this, and here we are. We're going to do our top five of TIFF as a media accredited fellas.
Yeah, media journalism,
That's right. That's right. This is journalism. This is the truth.
the
S
truth, the hard
Hell
truth.
yeah. Hell yeah. So, without further ado, George, why don't you tell people out there what was your fifth favorite movie of TIFF 50?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Space Cadet by I think
Ooh,
Kid Koala.
Kid Koala.
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. I love the last song that played. It was can I spoil it?
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. It was Space Song by Beach House, and when that song started playing, no one left the theater. It was that good of a song. It would have been higher if I felt like it was like a TV show almost because there was an A plot and a B plot that came together at the end. But while they were running, they had very little to do with each other. Right. So that was my one issue. But other than that, I thought it was great. What about yours, Michael?
Well, okay, I just want to hop in for a second. So there was no dialogue in that, correct?
There was no dialogue. That was the one with no dialogue.
Right. It's an animation, no dialogue. A Kid Koala. So I've seen him before. I've seen him perform twice, and he's a legendary DJ, and he's so cool. And I really wanted to see this one, but unfortunately, such is life. But anyways, my top five was a film called Girl, and this is a coming of age movie from Taiwan. So it's basically this like 11, 12-year old girl, right? And she's just kind of getting a hard time. She's got the drunk dad, the self-described loser mom. She calls herself a loser. And things are not so nice. But she basically has this like sort of distraught face the entire time. But it just reminded me that Taiwan is a vibe. It seems so different than my own culture here in Ottawa, Ontario. It feels so removed that even this, certainly, well, I don't not to my own experience, but to enough people's experiences out there, relatable tale seems so removed and intriguing to be exoticized, if you will, that I don't know what to tell you. It's my number five. It's a solid movie.
I was gonna see that, but it didn't work in my schedule.
Yeah, there were not many people there that screening is which I saw on day one of TIFF.
Mm,
It was
yeah.
not well attended. But that TIFF light box, like the third level,
Hmm.
smaller theaters, very cozy though, and I've seen
Yeah.
some banners in there for sure.
You think he'll get a wide release?
I don't know. I mean, like in terms of, I don't see it playing at like chain theaters,
Right.
but for your rep house theaters, I hope so. I hope so. Maybe this will change the tide for this film, this interview.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Hopefully. Yeah. My fourth favorite film was Adulthood with Josh Gad. It was it was really funny and well, I don't think it was that funny, but it was a thriller
Mm.
that did have me at the edge of my seat. And I unfortunately had to take a bathroom break in the middle of the movie.
No.
Yeah, I hate when that's why I don't like going to theaters because if that happens, you got a hard choice. Do you leave or do you suffer through it?
Right. It depends how much
Yeah.
time you have, right? It's like, oh my God, I'm halfway through. I gotta go. I literally have no
Well,
choice.
I can't see how much time left in the movie though in a theater. But yeah, I thought it was so compelling and so well shot. And apparently, when I left the theater, I met another journalist who watched it and he thought it was garbage. I'm like, what?
Really.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's
adulthood.
fun. It's fun sometimes to have those conversations. Then sometimes it's not fun. It's if to argue with critics. Sometimes they don't take it the right way.
Oh, we didn't argue. It was just like agree to disagree.
Well,
But
that's
yeah,
fine. Then that's how it should be. Anyways, my number four is modern horror. You see modern horror?
I wanted to see it, but I didn't wake up in time to catch the
Ah,
train. Yeah.
well, thankfully I didn't have that issue. I had a screener, and I got to interview the subjects, the modern whore, and the sex worker, Toronto-based sex worker, and the director, and that was a lot of fun. But maybe I'm propagandized to love this movie, but and also Sean Baker put his name attached to it. But basically, what happened was she was the sex worker was a consultant on the film Anora, and she had written this book with the director, and they basically just asked him after the movie, like, "Hey, I helped you out. Do you want to attach your name to our documentary? Get us a little momentum here?" And he said, "Cool, yeah, sure." And what I like about it is it's very sincere. It's from the heart. This is a lived tale. This is lived experience, and it's one of those things. Do we it's very much on the side on destigmatizing sex work, seeing it as just a profession, and that makes a lot of people uncomfortable, and that's fine, and that's a good thing to explore. That's a potent topic, is a potent subject matter, and she even talks to her mother, who's very Catholic, very against her lifestyle, but loves her daughter, and that's a beautiful scene. And those are beautiful scenes in the film. So it sort of goes back and forth with reenactments of her own lived experience and interviews with people. I'm not sure if they're actors or if they're the real deal. I think they're the real deal though. So yeah, I because of its sincerity, its heart, and its approach to its subject matter, I definitely got to put modern horror in my top five.
Yeah, I kind of regret not setting my alarm earlier or waking up when my alarm rang. But it will definitely be on the watch list when I'm sure it will come out. I actually
Mhm.
met a burlesque dancer. She was, that lottery thing they were doing?
Right.
Yeah, she was one of the people selling it, and she said her friends were in the movie.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
but yeah,
cool.
yeah, I hope I get to see it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Crave for sure, but hopefully, yes, there's a theatrical run, and I believe there will be.
Yeah. My third favorite movie, so my top three are actually a three-way tie. I gave all three of them 10 out of 10s.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I loved each of them equally. So I guess if I were to have to rank them, I would put California Schemin', the James McAvoy
yes.
movie about the two Scottish rappers who fake being from California, get a record deal. I just thought it was so like I love music.
Mm.
If a movie is about music, it just gets an extra few points from me. But the relationship between the two rappers was so well acted and so authentic. And the tension they created of are they gonna reveal themselves or not, like that had me at the edge of my seat. And I thought the music was great too. It was from the 2000s, so it was before the era of SoundCloud rap, which I'm not the biggest fan of. And they had D12 in there. Well, I think actors playing D12. But I thought it was really amazing. And I actually met another critic after that screening who thought it was garbage. I asked if he liked rap music, and he said no. I was like, well, there you go.
Right, right,
Not a
right. Well,
rap music.
I love rap music. I'm a rap
Yeah,
guy, so I would definitely be up for this. And
yeah.
hey, what the heck, Toronto? So Sucker Punch James McAvoy at the bar?
Oh,
That's
yeah, I
not
heard
very
about
nice.
that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that critic walk away. Maybe he went to go beat up James
I don't
McAvoy
think.
for
I think it was just some
something.
random guy. I don't think he was in the film industry. The
Yeah,
guy who punched him at the bar.
yeah. If
I
I
think he
saw,
probably just thought it was going to be a cool story.
you just thought, well, I can't think of a mental image of what James McAvoy looks like right now. So,
Hmm. Well,
yeah,
I was thinking about that movie Split
split it. I haven't seen that.
by M. Night Shyamalan and Ding Dun.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
The only M. Night Shyamalan movie I've seen is his terrible adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, my number three is The Smashing Machine.
Oh, that
So
that one just came out.
that one just came out today, which is October 3rd. The series is going to drop a little bit later, sometime next week, I think. But so it'll be in full swing. I say see the Smashing Machine. It's fun. I did have high expectations. I see Benny Safdie and sort of this maybe some redemption arc for DJ for Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, the People's Champ.
Yeah, playing the
Uh,
same
I
character in every
think,
movie.
pardon me.
He plays the same character in every movie up until
That's
this
that's the
one.
thing. So I love the WWF Attitude Era stuff. I love The Rock. I love the People's Champ. It's great character, but I'm just not into. I didn't think he was particularly great in anything before this in any film. I haven't seen everything. Maybe I'm missing some things. But you know, he's really good in this. It's like his best role.
Hmm.
But the thing is, Emily Blunt is better than him
Hmm.
as an actor. She's done more stuff. She's more experienced, and she's just better than The Rock as an actor. It just is what it is, and you kind of need things to be a little bit more even,
Even, huh?
or if it's going to be his like comeback tale, he has to be better than her. He can't be
Right.
outacted by his female co-star. That kind of can't happen. That kind of can't happen. It's like if Kathy Moriarty outacted Robert De Niro in Raging Bull. It's kind of unacceptable. You kind of
Hmm.
can't have that. And this movie's no Raging Bull. It's no Raging Bull. Here I am dissing the movie. It is really good. It is really good. With the ingredients, like I like Pride FC, the league that they focus on. It's a Japanese sort of UFC style thing. I like that. I watch their archives on YouTube. It's fun, and so I like seeing the Pride FC logo. I like The Rock. I'm rooting for The Rock, and I like Benny Safdie. Um, and I really, really like this movie. It's a really strong 4.5 out of 5 for me.
Hmm.
So it was my most anticipated movie of TIFF, and it was really, really good. But it's like sometimes, Christmas morning is just a little disappointing sometimes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I first was aware of that movie's existence when I saw it as a preview for the movie Friendship.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's my only connection to that one.
Right. The
Yeah.
trailer was weird too. Like he looks strange.
Yeah, I didn't know it was him until they
Hmm.
dropped the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your number two?
Good Fortune. This one's coming out this month actually. It was probably the biggest name. It had Aziz. I don't remember his last
Aziz
name.
Ansari?
Aziz Ansari is the lead
Yeah.
and the director. It had Keanu Reeves, Sandra Oh, and Seth Rogen.
You're right. Stacks.
Yeah, it was stacked, and I was thinking I just wanted to see it for Keanu Reeves. I tried to go to the public screening world premiere, but that sold out in like 3 seconds, so I went to the
Yeah.
guy. But I loved how the movie was aware of how crappy things have gotten economically, socially, but it's
Mm.
not cynical about it. It is a hopeful movie, and I hope people see this of all economic backgrounds and still think their lives are, you know, worth living and things are worth fighting for.
Oh my God. Yes. If anyone listening, it is worth living. Come on, give it a shot. What's the alternative? You gotta enjoy coffee and stuff like that. Um, we all gotta give it a shot here. I haven't seen the movie, but I
Yeah, I
was
like it.
nice. I was in the elevator with Seth Rogen, and that was fun. I
Really.
we definitely got the vibe right away. Don't say anything, but I kind of went the other route. I aggressively stared at the floor a little too hard.
Yeah.
I couldn't really contain my nervousness. But
Yeah.
seems like a funny guy, and he made that like trademark laugh of his,
Yeah.
in
I,
close
I
proximity. That's
I
fun.
I actually don't like Seth Rogen.
Okay,
Yeah. I like
as a human being.
no, just like his movies. Like what was that Sausage Party? That movie was awful.
Okay, well, fair enough. I just enjoyed him in The Fablemans, and I hear the studio's excellent.
Yeah.
So I think he's maybe like we're talking about The Rock, like not caring and just about the bag.
Yeah,
And I feel like Seth Rogen is getting on that redemption arc trajectory like earlier than The Rock, and it's maybe gonna maybe it takes a little time for impressions to be undone, or it doesn't happen. But maybe in 5 or 10 years, it could settle in with a more nuanced take on the fella.
maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. So what's your number two?
All right, my number two is Exit 8. Which did you see Exit
Ooh.
8?
No, I want to see it.
Right.
I
Okay.
want to play the game first.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be a whole different way to experience it. And there was a fellow who actually was talking about the game in the lineup for the P&I screening. That's press and industry screening
Yeah.
for the people out there.
Yeah.
So this movie is based on a Japanese horror video game, and it's a Japanese movie. Basically, this guy is trying to leave the subway, but the exit goes on loop to the entrance, and it kind of makes no sense, but it's nightmare logic, and that's cool. And then there's a really solid integration of gameplay logic in this film, which I enjoyed, where he reads on the sign you have to find the anomalies, and when you find an anomaly, you had to walk back instead of walking forward. And
Right.
if there are no anomalies, you walk forward. And so every time you succeed, you go up a level. So you go from exit 0 to 1 to eventually you land to 8, and then you can leave. But if you screw up once, you go back to 0, right?
Mhm.
And so it does get discouraging. And there's even an NPC, and he has a backstory. And then maybe some other characters come in. I don't want to ruin the experience for it, but it's very like high concept in a way that is gratifying emotionally, and it's not just like a cut and paste of a game, but the interweaving of gameplay logic is cool. You don't see that often
Yeah.
in video game adaptations, and yeah, it just it was a lot of fun, and I gave my thoughts via an email to a publicist about it, and the fine people at Neon invited me to the after party of this film, which was nice.
Dang.
Ate some food, got a couple of drinks for free, and that was a whole experience.
Awesome. Maybe I should have emailed more publicists. I only went
but
to one.
that comes in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, or well, some people will level up faster than I have, certainly,
Yeah.
but you foster these relations.
Yeah. The only after party I went to was for a movie I didn't even see,
Okay,
Man in the Basement. I haven't seen
okay,
it yet. But my top movie
yes, you're
for
number
the
one.
hometown heroes,
Ooh,
Matt Johnson and Jay McCarroll, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Babu.
Absolute funniest thing I've ever seen in a theater.
Wow.
Yeah. The hardest I've ever laughed in a theater, come to think of it. And it's also
Jeez.
it's the movie feels so earnest, like it just feels like two dudes trying to make each other laugh, and that spiraled into a movie. It didn't feel inauthentic in any way.
That's wild. And
Yeah,
have you seen this like web series? Do
I
you need
haven't.
right? So
You
this is what
don't.
I hear. I hear you do not need background knowledge of any
Yeah,
of
of
this stuff.
course
It
it
just
caught my
it's
eye
yeah,
because I'm a lifelong Nirvana fan.
sure.
I saw that and I was like, okay, I'll watch that. I knew it wasn't about the band Nirvana,
Right.
but yeah, man, I can't recommend it enough. I'm sure it will come out very soon.
Well, it's Neon's distributing it. It's gonna come out.
Oh, cool. I can't wait to
Yeah.
watch that again and again. It
And you
reminds
never
me,
see like Toronto in a Neon movie. So
yeah,
it's amazing. I love that.
if you're a fan of Nathan Fielder or Sacha Baron Cohen, you're gonna love
Mm.
this. Yeah, the kind of where they blur the lines of is this staged? Is this real?
Well, I heard that because I haven't seen the film, I can't talk about the experience other than just things I've heard. But I heard that they shot this over 200 days with no scripts.
Yeah,
So they're
that's
just going out there and just doing stuff and filming
they're
it
just
with random people.
it's a bunch
And
of dudes trying to
yeah,
have fun. That's what movies
yeah,
should be.
yeah, yeah. I really got to see it. And Matt Johnson's always great.
Yeah.
All right. So my number one is called Barrio Tristi. So
Have not heard of it.
yeah, okay. So it's directed by a music video director named Stills, and it's an edgelord production. So
Harmony Korine.
EDGLRD. Yeah, Harmony Korine.
Yeah,
So back 2 years ago, I had to talk to Harmony
really.
for the launch of this brand called Edgelord for his movie Aggro Drift.
Haven't seen
Now,
it.
this P&I screening was intense. The lineup, like I waited. I wasn't in the front of the line, but it might have been like an hour and a half, 2 hour wait. It was over an hour. I can tell you that. Definitely between an hour and a half, 2 hours. And there wasn't an empty seats. But what happened was people were laughing at this movie. They were disrespecting it. People were leaving. Oh, I hate it. Oh, we got to stop this from getting a distributor. And so you can only see it really on the Edgelord website. I think it's available in the Apple Store, but it doesn't really have like proper distribution. But you know what? Um, this movie really spoke to me. It had a zeitgeist consciousness to it. It had NPC dialogue. It had these this weird water infrared lighting throughout. Everyone sounded stupid. It was about like Miami Man killers, and it really soaked me. I felt like it had resonance. Okay, so fast forward to last year, and the same brand and Harmony, they give us this movie Baby Invasion, and it's this sort of the same bizarre aesthetic. And I really draw the line at Baby Invasion. I can't really handle it. I've seen it twice, and it doesn't work for me. But here we go. We got our third Edgelord production, and it's not directed by Harmony. It's directed by somebody else, but you can tell Harmony's hands on. And it's about street kids, juvenile delinquents in Colombia being wild, doing crazy stuff. There's a scene in the movie when they're wearing cultural masks. I don't want to say Aztec, that's Mexican. And here they're in Colombia. They've got these like cultural masks on. They're in the car. The score is bumping, pumping adrenaline in. And while the score is also playing, there's a radio conversation, a talk radio conversation with a serial killer, and they're about to rob a jewelry store. And to me, that is just like I can't think of a better scene for any kind of movie. That was so exciting, and to see sort of a redemption arc for Edgelord, a brand that I'm really into. That was the most exciting moment at TIFF 50 pour moi.
I'm looking at the website. It didn't say it had a P&I screening.
No, it did. Barrio Tristi?
Yeah, Barrio Tristi didn't have one.
Yeah, it did.
What day was it? You're
I'm gonna
filling
have to get back to you online about this. I'm
you're
not
filling me with
hallucinating this. I'm
regret. I
telling you.
really wish I saw this. I didn't even know what it was. If I saw that it
Right.
had anything to do with Harmony Korine, I would have jumped on it because
Yeah.
one of my
Right.
favorite filmmakers, Gummo and Spring Breakers, are two of my favorite movies of all time.
Well, you're gonna see it though. You're gonna
Yeah,
see it, and that's what
it's gonna
TIFF's
come
about.
out, right? Yeah.
It's about planting the seeds, building the hype.
Yeah. What was your least favorite movie?
Uh, I don't remember.
It was so it was like bad in a way that it was boring and forgettable.
I don't remember. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I'm at
Okay.
41.
Damn. I was at
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
But the my easily the worst movie was Carmadonna. This
Oh,
one,
I don't think it's
yeah,
that bad.
I thought it was really bad.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You
Yeah.
may tell us why if you'd like.
Did you go to the world premiere or the press screening?
I had a screener.
You had a screener, but apparently I went to the P&I, but apparently for the world premiere, the director came out wearing a trench coat and a backpack. So he
Hmm.
as a school shooter.
Right.
Yeah, and he's like 45 years old. I was like,
Mhm. Okay.
yeah, I thought, okay, there's a room for that kind of edgy, nihilistic stuff, but it's just not a
Mhm.
curated festival. Like, I don't want to be told that nothing means anything and we should kill everybody and people are inherently bad. When I paid $7 for a train ticket to go see your movie.
Right.
Like if you put that stuff on the internet and make it 20 minutes, sure, but when you make it
Mm.
2 hours of just there's so much dialogue in it too. So much
Mm.
pointless dialogue and
Mm.
lore dumps and expository shit. Sorry.
That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I hated it. And I could see a bunch of people just walking out in the middle of my PNI screening.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I watched it. I knew the guy from Serbian Film was involved in it, but I
Mm.
thought by it being at TIFF, it meant it would have some kind of aesthetic value or a message beyond
Hmm.
everything sucks, kill everybody.
I don't know if it's everyone sucks to kill everyone. I think it's like modern society has failed us, and through like movie logic, there's this like sort of Travis Bickle flush them all down the toilet logic. I
Yeah,
I, I think like practically, he's not saying you should kill everybody.
of course he's
We
not
just got
saying
to work
that.
on some things. Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I came out of that movie feeling like I wanted my money back, and I didn't even pay to see it.
All right. Well, it's been a lot of fun talking to you today. I know
Yeah.
you got to get going. Is there a final message you have to the mystic and severe audience, George?
You can find me at my website, which is justmyname.com, and you can find all the music, filmmaking, and writing I do. So check it out, perhaps.
All right. It's something for people to think about. And I want to
Yeah.
thank you for your time and I want you to enjoy life.
Thank you, Michael. You enjoy life too, all the way up in Ottawa. Hope to see you back in Toronto soon.
You will.
All right.
Trust.